Hi, hey, folks. Yep, took me long enough to get down here. Welcome back. We're back. Yeah, we're back down the river. Let's get these rods out. See if anything's hidden. Welcome into the channel. Welcome into the channel. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Yeah, let's see. What do I want to do with it first? I think what I'm going to do before I take a cast. I'm like, duh. I didn't like that cast. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. That's what I like it. The split shot slipped on me. Happens on occasion. You don't want to clamp your split shots down too much, so you wind them up slipping on you sometimes. All right, we're back down here on the Mississippi again. Same spot. Hopefully they're still here. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, that one didn't go out far enough, so it's gonna be a nuisance today, huh? Yeah, we'll get the bugs out here in just a second. All right. I think that looks pretty good, that cast. Let her sink. Yeah, she's up about 10 inches from the last trip. So the water went up just a little bit. We had a little bit of a rain, and obviously you had more rain upstream than down because we get much rain here. And I put on ouncers on both of these guys, so we should hold just a little bit deeper than the other day. Got the same pound test on, same 8-pound floor on both rods. I think that looks like she's set up. Like I said, I got 8 ounce weights on both of these because this current is actually pretty tough down here. It'll fluctuate. 1 minute it'll be still, the next minute it'll be gushing that direction, next minute it'll be still again, the next minute it'll be, yeah, let me going back the other way. So still got we just used 2 night crawlers yesterday, so got plenty of night crawlers left. Oh, there's a bite. Something went ting ting ting. Oh, see a minute. Gotta hold the rod. Hang on. Yeah, if these are sturgeon, they can be very, very tricky to hit. The temperatures out here about 50, 52 degrees, 49, something like that, give or take. Not too warm, not too cold. And the wind's blowing quite a bit up there. It's just not down here. We're lucking out on that. Hang on, folks. I'll be with you in just a second. That first cast had a bite. It won in the head or something. Yep, now she's shifted back current again. I have to recast her. Maybe put on a little bit more night crawler too. Yeah, that was a piece from yesterday. I didn't even throw it away. I just put it back in the container. Yeah, I can hear some eagles up there. You guys look around, you might be able to see in the background some bald eagles flying by. They're doing that. Kind of trying to spook out any, small, like prey that might be around the rocks and stuff. That's holding pretty good. Yeah, those ouncers are definitely holding better. And that ounce weight is definitely holding better. We had some decent rain. It's partly to mostly sunny. Sun keep popping out, keep you a little warm. I got the battery chargers on the cell phone. Got the mics fully charged. I got an extra pack in the camera case. So we've got enough juice to last out here. That's for sure. I got enough power out here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, dang it. I missed that one. Yep, I missed that one. That one was nice. Nice little peck, 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 peck. That was a nice little bite on that one. Hang on, folks. They're holding out, and that just right where the current hits the back current out here. Getting that one spot, but it sinks straight to the bottom. They were doing the same thing at the evening yesterday. One more rock on this one. That's a very good rock, Michael. Guess it'll work. Guys, just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. In just a second, I want to see if I can start off where we ended yesterday's trip. If they stopped hitting for just a minute, I'll come check with you folks. But I want to make sure I don't run over there and then have to run right back again. But there he goes again. Just these little peck, peck, pecks. These are probably sturgeon. I got such light weights on these too. I mean, for the amount of current I'm in, most people would be using 2 and 3 ounces of weight. I couldn't use any less of weight than this and hold. Those guys are up there. Them bald eagles up there. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I missed that one. He's probably holding on to the end of the worm. That's a good bite. I've just got small hooks on because I'm not sure what size of fish I'm going to be, catching. So better off getting a small hook on if you're going to be catching a lot of smaller fish or a lot of fish with small mouths. If you guys have ever caught a sturgeon, they got mouths like little tiny suckers, and on the bottom of their heads. It can be tough to hook those suckers. And the current just picked this one up and ripped it to the right too far. I just knocked some little tiny silverfish out of the water. That's a good sign. Those look little tiny skipjack herring, just like little fingertip size. Those wouldn't even fit in a cast net if you threw a cast net out here. Looks like she's holding again. Yeah, I only had a couple ounce weights the other day, so I had one with a ½ ounce and one with an ounce. And I kind of put ounce on both weights when we figured out the fish were holding out quite a bit deeper. Water temperature is probably in the mid-30s, if that. Get a lot of runoff of snow from up north. Really cools this river down pretty quick. It's hard pressed to heat back up when it does. All right, I've neglected you folks for too long. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I've neglected you folks for too long. Might have put her down a little bit too low. Let's see what's going on. Don't bump the rocks you got them on, Michael. Let's see. We have Turner. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And first in chat was way, way up here. And that was John. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see who that was. Thunderstuck, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Lucifer, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. What's going on? Hope it's a bite on the pulse rod. I have to man the chat. And Mr. Dave, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I obviously should have put the camera up a little bit higher because I'm just a little bit too low to see her. Either that or my eyes haven't adjusted all the way yet. John, I see you. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. And Keeks Adventures, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Everyone's saying hi. Tara, what's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Sorry for neglecting you. She gets meow. Meow. Understuck says, hi, Dave. Mr. Dave. And we have Turner again. Let's see, we have Buzzy. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I missed a couple bites there. I should be manning the rods because I'm sure they're hitting to the point where you can't see them. And we also have See, Weldon, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Bass Fishing, thanks for coming in. Car again. See, Trapper, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. John, see you again. Let's see. Car again. Trying to catch up with the chat here. Probably never will. And Snagged, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I must be getting to the end of it. I never have this much chat. But I appreciate that, folks. Really do. And Turner, let's see. Fix the car. Kids put the plugs on in the wrong direction. Oh, in the wrong order. Yeah, I don't know what about cars nowadays. And I think we are caught up with the chat. Oh, nope. We also have yeah, every once in a while. And Glenn, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And is that Army Mom, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Still have, what is it? McMullen, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. And Doug, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Jay Fishing is in the house. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you folks coming in. We have, what is it? 20 in, I believe. And I'm going to have to use it. Thanks. Even in the clouds, I'm going to have to use it today. 17 in, 20 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It took me long enough to catch up with the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of you wouldn't believe how many bald eagles are on that other side of the river over there, but they're just staying out of camera range, so you can't really. I can hear them. Everyone's saying hi. Jay Fishing, Doug. All right, let's check these rods. I'm getting bites every cast. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get one that one time. Probably did. I was just talking to you folks. And she was holding out there good. And the bait looks pretty good. It looks like something nipped off the end of it. They're good at doing that down here. But they won't hit it unless you leave an end of it off. Kind of a little tricky thing. You have to intentionally leave an end on it so they'll hit it. Eventually, they're gonna grab it by accident and you're gonna hook the little butts. That line didn't sink before it got too far down. Kind of tried to hold one here and one right here. That might not have been far enough out. I think I've been giving back. just a little bit further out. But it's kind of hard to tell because sometimes that current will change on you. That looks about right that time. You'd be to change the difference in 2 or 3 feet will do. It could be just holding right behind a rock or right above it, and the fish will be right behind it. And hope this bite. I see him. He was bouncing it there. He was definitely bouncing that rod. That's, you can't even see these bites from over there. Kind of frustrating. And that rod just went really softly. Well, let's see what he did with it. Look what he did to it. Remember how much worm was on that? Just been chewed on and picked at. Suckers. Have a loud sound. Not sure what that was. I didn't like that one either again. Let's see. This right. That's better. That sinks straight down. All right. That looks better. Rod placement is key when you're down here on the river bottom bouncing. Getting those angles set up just right. How'd I miss that fish? Dang! That's the first big fish I've seen hit the surface in a long time. Just a massive, that's a 25, 30-pound fish right there. That almost looked like a blue cat. Ooh, it's scaring me because my hooks won't take a 20, 30-pound blue cat. Any other species, but a blue cat, these hooks, blue cats got strong enough jaws, they could just clamp down and bend them out. I've had it happen. Now, if you get them down in the throat, you're fine, but if you get them on the outer part of the jaw, you're in trouble because they'll just bite down and they'll bend that hook out. Could have been a grass carp or, buffalo too, but how'd you come up to the surface like that? I mean, that's the first fish I've seen hit the surface in a long time. All right, these seem to be holding pretty good again. All right. It's hard to see this these rods, even as close as I am. We're just a few feet away, but that rod's way too far out. You guys can't see the tip. I had her marked so we could see where the rod's supposed to go, the angle. Sometimes you get just a little bit off. All right, I think that looks good. Yeah, I should pull the camera up just a little bit. I can probably do it relatively easily, but I'm not sure. Oh, don't want to get near the power button. You guys know what happens getting near too close to the power button. There we go. And what's going on? Heck, what's going on there? Like low power mode or something. Went dark there for a second. Oh, I know what I did. I tapped the options button. I know what I did now. Sure would like to see that other rod tip. But I guess that might have to do. Because I've got a tree not more than I'm about a foot from the cell phone, and I got a see that log over to the left. Well, I got one right behind my back. And these rocks are kind of, you guys know, you see how much they bounce around. I'm trying to get her in an angle to where I can see her. If she was up a little higher, I could see the chat, but you guys wouldn't be able to see the rods as good, or the spot is good. Let's see, Snag says, let's see, Lucifer, J fishing, watching the awesome MVP. I appreciate that. John C, Louisiana. Oh, what is that? I appreciate that, Turner. Thank you. Appreciate that. May the for that super chat. May the fishing gods bless me. I hope so too. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's a $2. Yep, that's a $2 super chat. Thank you. You're awesome, Turner. Appreciate that. You get a meow for that one. Meow. For now, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. We're getting some bites. I'm relative. I got some confidence. You know, I don't want to say too much, but two or three casts, and I've definitely seen those rods bouncing quite a bit. So. Hey, Michael. Hi, Purnell. Mr. Turner. Everyone saying hi. I mean, the battery thing's already low. What the heck's going on with this? Check something here. Should have light on it. Tell me how many bars are left on it. Yeah, this still got 2 bars on it. Weird. I wonder if this might be the reason why my thing didn't charge the other time. She's charging. It's discharging faster than it's charging. I can see it. It's charging. But you unplug it. Yep, that went across. See, we have is that Purnell again? Saying we also have in it's Michael. I see you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is it always warm on the walk down here, but I start freezing my butt off when I get down here? It always clouds up and gets. This water is dang cold too. It's whenever you get any kind of breeze without a sun, 35-degree water temperature feels like a air conditioner coming out of an ice box, coming out of a. Just feels cold. It just feels cold. Yeah, I know this is a spot to be because I've been seeing fish. I've definitely seen fish hitting the surface. I've seen bait fish. I've also seen. I've had bites. Definitely a spot to fish. For now, Mr. Dave. Everyone saying hi. And is that John says hi, Dave. Says hey, Lucifer and Dave. I read fine. It's just by the time I see the chat, it's already over with. Takes me so long to focus on it. It's gonna be one of those days. Except today, I actually brought some gloves. So my hands don't have to get too cold. I guess we're going to be holding it like 90% because it's as far as the battery pack wants to push her. But I guess that's a good thing. Are you allowed to use a cast net here? Yeah, actually you are allowed to use one on the Mississippi, but it's treacherous rocks. And this time of the year, a lot of those smaller bait fish tend to go really, really deep. The ones I've been seeing are like fingertip size. Now you know how they will do those bait balls out deeper water. I mean, yeah, you could cast one out there deeper, but these rocks, oof, if you were in a boat, I mean, you could do it like that. But from the shoreline, chances are you'd wind up getting it. You'd wind up losing it for sure. There's some sandbars down there, but they usually don't hold them. They usually, because those sandbars are real shallow. They're like 7, 8 feet deep max. Down here is where the 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of water is. Check these again. Almost seems like these fish, it doesn't take much to feed them. After just a bite or two of a worm or two, they're done. They want another one. That just looked like a regular buffalo carp. You know, that thing where they come up to the surface and kind of basically just stick their heads out of the water and go right back down. Try to get that line to sink as quickly as possible, to stay as deep as you can. That was on, I think that might have been a fish on there. I think there might have been a fish on there. I'm not sure. Let's go a little bit deeper with this one. I can go pretty good out there with this thing. With 8-pound floor and an ounce weight, you can hold in a lot of places that if you're using braid, people like, I love using braid. Braid floats for one thing. So you're gonna have to use a much bigger weight to hold in a spot. So you're gonna have to use heavier braid, which is gonna make you use heavier weights. Mono's about the same, monofilament. Now, if I was fishing in the shallows down there, I'd love to use monofilament because the depth really wouldn't matter. Plus, the current's not that strong down there in those back currents. This is actually a back current, but it's the main back current. Back there, it just keeps going around and around and around. I could switch your back up from that side to that side because that seemed like I was getting. Isn't it? How can I miss that fish? I mean, he's just hit it pretty good there, wasn't he? Oh, that sucker. Did you see me put the rod down and try to pull it? Bite on this one. I think I got that one. Fish on. Yep, fish on. What do we got? Yep. I wonder what these bites are. That is a little blue cat. Meow, meow. Hi, buddy. That kind of scares me. Because, you know, if there are little ones here, there must be way, way bigger ones. Give me my worm. Ah, you can have it. What do you think, folks? I'll let them have it. Beautiful little blue cat. Watch their fins on them suckers. Woo-hoo. Yeah, them fins are mean. Hey, I caught a fishy. It didn't take me 3 hours. Yeah, that water is just, you wouldn't believe how cold that is. If I get any blue cat over about 8 pounds on this, 8 or 10 pounds on this little hook, I'm going to have some trouble. I hate to take it off because you know what? I'm getting fish. There's so many different species down here. If I put on a big hook, I'm just gonna get, you know, those bigger fish. I'm gonna miss 30 bites and not get any. I'd rather catch more. And that was like, where the heck was that? That was way out there too. Yeah, I remember that was like, that was right near the main current. Still sinking. Still waiting for it to hit the bottom. There it is, finally. Wow, it's deep. It is just deep, 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 deep out there. That's got to be on their river channel. That does. That has to be 30 feet deep right there. Oh, crap. What do I do with that? I don't want to keep stepping on my clippers. I'll break them. I stepped on them, I hurt them. No, I want those up somewhere where I don't step on them. There's one of these eagles right over our heads now. But he is way up there. I can barely see it. Him or her, whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's got me scared now because if I hook a big blue cat, I'm in trouble. I could land them on that particular on this line class. It's just the hook is kind of, it's a small hook so I can catch other species of fish. I hate to just catch a big blue cat when there's, you know, walleye and sturgeon and drum and buffalo carp and all these other things down here. Really? That's the second or third time. As soon as it hits the bottom, it gets a bite. In that one spot over there. All right. I think we're set for the rods again. I think we're set for the rods again. I caught a fishy. A little pound blue cat, but hey, don't knock it, man. It's the dead of winter. The moment I sat down, the close rod started bouncing. Smart little buggers. They smart down here. They really are. You guys are just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. It didn't take me 3 hours to catch a fish. Yep, I gave that one a meow. And I gave him the worm. So let the little kitten grow up. Let's see. Nobody really. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. And what do we have in? Is that collaboration? Yep, collaboration. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I caught a fish, Jay. Yep, I like all those little fishy emojis. Oh, who was that? Steve. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That's a $2 super. That's a $5 super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome. You get I guess with that I'll give you 2 meows. Meow, meow. Appreciate that. That's an awesome little super sticker there. Appreciate that. Make sure you give that a thumbs up, folks. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys could hear those eagles up there, right over my head, I can hear them. Those, you know, those big ones make. They're trying to, scare out like a possum or prairie dog, whatever it might be, and then they'll see them move from way up there and take down onto their butts. That's awesome, Steve. I appreciate that. Every dime that comes into the channel helps me a lot. I really do appreciate that kind of stuff. Yeah, there goes that far rod again, bounced once. Collaborations, let's see. Lucifer, yep, nobody, catfish. Yeah, that was a little kitten. I gave him the worm. The Glenn. Yeah, collaboration put out a lot in the evenings and in the mornings. You guys haven't checked her channel out. It's pretty cool. Watching her at Walmart a lot of times, doing shopping for folks. I should probably put a bigger hook on that bar rod, because it seems like those ones out there might be a little bigger. Those might be blue cat out there. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm still tempting them to hit these smaller rods. Oddly enough, my hands are starting to get cold fast. Us old folks, we lose feeling in our fingertips. That's not a good thing. Let me see if I can set this up just a little bit higher without having to move it. I would love to get you guys up just a little bit higher, so I could see the chat without my neck over quite as bad. You can still see that rod okay, that far rod, but that close rod kind of is off. I was just so excited to get down here earlier than 1 o'clock. I got the feed on as quickly as I could. I figured I could set the camera up afterwards. Zoom in. There we go. When I am nobody, Lucifer, boost things about fingers. Yeah, I better get my gloves out. Yes, I have ones that I can use on the screen. That way I can at least keep one hand with a glove. They're a little tight, but they're supposed to be when you're using the cell phone. All right, that feels a little better. Yeah, she's not that warm out here, to be honest. If I put my hands down by the rock, we obviously had some sun this morning, so the rocks are still relatively warm. Now I know what that was over there. That was a blue cat about that big. Because that's basically holding at about the distance, the same distance that this other rod is from that little blue cat hit. And I don't have anything like skipjack or anything left. I ran out of that stuff pretty fast. Check this one out. Coming off the hook a little bit. Someone's nibbling on it out there again. All right. Better. Had a heck of a time casting with gloves. Many years as I've been fishing, I still have a hard time doing it. And see how I dropped that rod quick so that line does right. Dang it. Oh, I can't believe I just missed that fish. I cannot believe I missed that fish. I looked over, that rod was trying to pull over the rocks. Tell you what, if they're blue cat out here, I need to switch this. That was a mistake on my part. I need to switch this hook. I need to put a little bit bigger hook on. Let's see if I can find one of my number, I believe, 6 brownies. Shouldn't take me a second, hopefully, if I can find one relatively quickly. And that's a bass hook. That might work. I'd rather have a brownie. Oh, that's crappie stuff. Hang on, folks. That was definitely a blue cat, the way that doubled that rod over. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't hook him. Because that could have been big. I gotta get back out there quickly. Come on, hooks, where are you? There gotta be one in the bottom of my box somewhere here. I think an old trail hook would work. I think that one might be. Let's see. I don't know. It looks like that one might be bent. That one will work if I can get the. That one will work if I get the line off of it. Yep, that'll hold in a blue cat quite a bit better. And it's quite kind of small still, so I can still get those littler fish. Yeah, it's got me scared out there. Because that last one just went really hard. I do not have a hook on here capable of dealing with one of them suckers. As you guys have seen me get some big catfish down here. If they are around, you do not want to toil with them. On their turf, man, you are going to be in trouble. I don't mind the lighter line. It's just I need a hook on there that's going to be able to take them. Eight-pound floral is perfectly good to catch a 25, 30-pound blue cat with little or no difficulty. But I got 150 yards of 8-pound test on this thing, so she can run dang near over to the other side of the river and back. I wouldn't want her to do it, but she can do it. All right. And I just like using, you guys know I like using the true clinch knot. That looks, yeah, that's pretty good on there. I also better set the drag because that was going over the rocks. Gotta laugh how many days I've been down here without so much as a nibble. Must be a blue cat school or something going by, or all the bait I've been putting in the water down here. That'll do it sometimes too. If you're just putting bait in the water, sometimes that'll get them to hit. All right, I think that's good. No way I could have gotten to that. Nope, no way. That sucker's still sinking. There it is. Yeah, they're trying to get this other worm off too. Might want to set this drag, Michael. Might want to set that drag. Because even if it does get the rod in with the drag set lightly, it's not going to get more than 4 feet. Or it sticks into a rock and then it's just going to run until either I hook it with my other rod or the line just peels out. Guys are just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're getting some bites here for sure. We're definitely on some fish today. It took me all day yesterday working down the shoreline to find a good school of them. Man, that current's just ripping now. Let's pick this one up really hard. Now the bald eagles are over there now. Got them eagles are over there now. Might be almost time to put my hoodie on. I'm not a little Red Riding Hood. I'm a little, what do you call this? Green or army green? That's better. I forgot my dang gloves again. Started messing with the gloves. The fish saw their chance to get some food. I'm sure worms aren't very filling though. I gave that one little catfish some food and he went back there and said, "Free food." Good. Now she shifted back in the other direction. Means I gotta tighten this one up. Oh. Huh, that was a little fish, whatever it was. That's why I got the little hook on this one. I just tightened that line up. I started feeling going ding, 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 ding. Another train, but good. Oh, I got a mic on today. Who cares? Yesterday the mic was dead. I don't know what the heck was wrong with it. Didn't charge up. Whatever. Today I made sure the mic was charged up. I think that particular mic, I think I used out on that real cold 18-degree day, and I didn't think it had much life left in it. I think it kind of died on me. They obviously can't take that much cold or moisture or heat or pretty much anything for that matter. You guys are probably getting vibrated a little bit. A train's just going by. That's a big one too. That's got two engines on it. 1, 2. And there's a big one there. Might not like that treble hook as much. I don't know. All right, let's reel this one in here real quick. See what's going on with her. Put a little bit more worm on this one. Recast her out. I'm gonna talk with you folks. There's some stuff moving behind me. I think I have a fox that's following me around down here. Every so often I'll hear some rustling of woods and stuff back there. Whatever it is seems to be attracted to me. I mean, just whatever I'm doing down here. All right, that's out again. Set this up good, because if I'm going to be chatting up with you folks, I need to make sure something's not going to pull my rod in when my back's turned. Already happened almost once today already. Once is more than enough when dealing with losing a rod. Almost is more than enough. Let me just do one other thing on here. Give me just a few seconds more. All right, I think we're good. Oh, foot got stuck in the rocks. All right, folks, I'm back. What's going on? Close this box up. There ain't enough room. Enough room for me to sit here much more. Much like all this other stuff. Rocks on my butt. Get out of the way. Well, that one tried to pull a rod in there. Evan, Ernest, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? 20 people in. 41 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Says hello, Miss Tara. Oh, Terry, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Purnell, let's see. I have a dream. MBP, how are you? Doing pretty good. It didn't take me 3 hours to catch fish, so that's always a good thing. Get to set out here in on the nice river. That's my dream. That's my dream come true. You get to set out here and fish. I had a fish break, a rod before. Does that count? Well, it depends upon if you get the fish in. If the fish breaks your rod and you still get it in, it counts. The Ernst says nobody really. My SN. Yeah, these fish down here, especially these blue cat, are notorious for pulling in rods. So I had to mount that rod down there just a little bit better and get her underneath a rock. Set that drag accordingly. And they're sneaky though. I don't think they like that treble hook. I really don't. I mean, I covered the treble hook with nightcrawler. How can they see it? Oh, you did? It was a 10-pound snakehead? And snapped it into 3 pieces. Well, it counts for sure then. In fact, most people count it if it gets to the ground. I have to at least touch it. Doug, I snapped a rod casting once. I've snapped rods casting them before, especially when I'm using a bass fishing rod or something, and I'm using like a 1 ounce lure or something on just a little bit lighter of a rod than I should be using it. Snap. A lot of travel rods have died horrible, horrible, gruesome deaths with me. Because I will, well, you guys know how I go fishing every day. These travel rods were not designed for that. I haven't owned many one pieces. They're expensive compared to the little suckers. Oh, you got them, Jay? Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully I sent you enough of them so you can, stick them anywhere you feel you might want to stick them. Stick them on a tackle box, stick them on the back of your cell phone, give friends to them, keep them in your drawer for, they're yours. See, now I can do another giveaway when I catch something real big. I can, because I didn't want to do one for a long time, the little weight giveaways, until I had gotten decals out. Well, then one going, he's a scammer. You don't get them things out of here. Yeah, I do. Might take me a little while, but I get them. I sent you, I couldn't find the little tiny red ones that go on the back of your cell phone, so I sent you more. I sent you like, I think it got like 10 of each. The other 2 I had left. One piece I have were granddad's. They sell them at Walmart. I mean, but they're the one pieces. They get to be quite expensive. Those glass composite ones, and I hear they're really fragile when it comes to nicks. Because if you happen to just nick that on a rock, ooh, boy. Oh yeah, they're old. I actually do have a couple old. They're not one pieces, but I've still got some ones with the at the home, the metal connections between the 2-piece rods, and they're totally fiberglass. And the ones that bend almost in a total loop. You guys know the ones you see in the back of your closet that I'm never going to use that sucker. They're just so flimsy, you know what I mean? They're just the ones I'm talking about, they're just so, I suppose they work good on, like, if you're using like a ultralight, maybe 2-pound test, and you're fishing a little tiny, what, 1/32 ounce crappie jig or something. There's a big old barge across the river there. See the top of that thing, that big white thing coming up the river? Can't see it, but there's more water on the other side of them rocks. You guys didn't know that. There are 2 lanes of barge traffic here. One usually goes up and one usually goes down. So they basically got the river cut in half here. Flimsy, they won't hold up. The Buse I put my rods through. Yeah, regular anglers, they're tend to wear stuff out quite a bit faster than what they're designed for. Collecting them almost 60 years. Must have a lot of fishing rods. I think I got these 3 plus I've got 2 spares at home, and I've got like those 3 older ones in my closet. That's about it. Oh yeah, and I got that fly rod. So I'm starting to get some fishing gear. I remember when I used to have like 2. 1. I remember when there was times I only had 1 fishing rod. That would really pee people off. Out fishing too, they'd have $100, $200, $300 worth of fishing gear sitting there and not catching anything. I'd come down when there with a little $15 Walmart combo and catch the heck out of them. I kind of got a chuckle at that. I mean, you just give me the couple $100 you spent on the fishing gear, and I'll show you how to catch them on the cheap stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's more of a, it's not, what do you call it? Some people, you know, most people, a car is something to drive to places. While there are some folks where a car is it's a passion. They just like fixing up cars and making them beautiful, and they could own 50,000 cars and still want more. And you got the old guy that has 1 old truck, drives it around, barely ever does anything to it, costs virtually nothing. Wow, that sucker is way down there. No wonder. Got a leaf on it. No wonder that sucker was drifting like that. I wonder why that sucker was drifting like that. Got a leaf on the dang thing. It kind of seems like when it settles there for a little while, you don't get a bite on it. So, and we had rain down here. It's the reason why I'm slipping around a little bit. And don't tell me I got it snagged. Crap. I ain't got many of those weights. And for sure that ain't coming off. I give it a little jiggle first, make sure it's not just. Might have been the reason why I was holding out there and not get snagged was because of a smaller hook. Raked down by the hook and not the weight, and it broke the weight. Well, I got a couple of those weights. It's okay. These rocks are just tiny and slippery, and we still got one rod out right now. I'll get this rig back up here in just a minute. Rocks are great. This is where the fish are hitting, so this is where I'm going to be fishing. It's like they knew I'd be down here fishing for them. Like, let's set somewhere where it's uncomfortable. Make it as difficult as we can for them to catch us. Okay, there's a weight. Too bad I couldn't find any of my brownies. I've got some brown hooks in here. They're just perfect. They're number 6s, but they're brown hooks. They don't bend out. They'll break before they bend. Probably some down here if I want to look. I'm spending 20 minutes looking. Oh, there's one. Yep. Found one. See that? That's a number 6, but it's a brown hook. It's a brown Aberdeen eagle claw. And if it's because of the treble hook getting snagged out there on something, I can still cover this hook really good. And I shouldn't get her snagged up. Alrighty. Hook's tied. I need a weight stop, which is obviously going to be a split shot. I'm too lazy to tie on a swivel. People use swivels and stuff a lot for it's just an extra something you got to tie on. Something that's gonna a little split shot does you pretty good. Oh no, that's a seagull. You guys probably saw that on the screen there. Seems to be holding pretty good. Oops. I went further off the bottom that last cast, and it didn't work. They might be holding pretty close to the bottom. The water is pretty dang cold. Blues usually only suspend way off the bottom if the water temperature's high. I wasn't that far off the bottom. I was only like that far. First couple casts I was getting them, I was like that close. So I'll go closer to the bottom again. Take this, take the head, turn right up the hook. These are bait holder hooks too. That means they got barb sitting there, which means you can cover your hook completely and still make it so it's got like a little tail there. A little movement and a little scent. This water's pretty clear too, for down here especially. We've got a 1.5 to 2 feet of water clarity. Usually, you guys, if you see my lives, this water is like chocolate milk. But when it gets in the wintertime and it gets cold, it gets clear. It can get very, very clear. That's my Dracula impersonation. You can get very, very clear. I saw that. When that line tightened up, I saw it. I saw it bounce. What did he do to it? Keeps gnawing at it. They obviously want me to put a new worm on, but I ain't going unless you get this one off. For a while, at least. Where do these waves come from? There's a barge across the river, but that's behind that low water dam. That's weird. That scares me because I remember back when I was younger, every once in a while you get a massive fish come in that would make a big enough wake to actually see on the shoreline. That kind of reminds me of that. Because they're guaranteed there are fish out here as big as canoes. You see that guy catch that 100-something pound blue cat? Like, well, he must have caught the biggest catfish in the river. Nah. Trust me, he didn't. If you catch one 100 pounds, there's probably one twice that size. It's the biggest bass in this lake. Remember that one? That audio that caught the biggest bass in this lake. Yeah. Well, she really clouded up. I don't like the looks of these. Color of these clouds. Can someone check and see if we've got any rain coming in St. Louis anytime soon? John C, we have Brady, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And we have Alex. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gotta take the dog for a walk. Oh, we gotta take the dog outside. I got you. He's going, oh, let me out. I'm gonna all of your clean stuff. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Up just made it to 47 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you folks. 16 in, an hour and 30 minutes in. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've had some good bites here earlier. Caught one little blue cat, about a pound, but any particular beard, John? Any particular beard? Oh, any brand? I thought it was beard. And Piers, thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Smash that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Wonder if it's supposed to rain. Number 45. That's 49 on my end. But that means we're about to make the 50 mark. A little blurry on the other side, huh? Always got to watch the cell phones with the moving water because they like to zoom in on something out there and then it moves off camera and it gets all blurry and pixelated on your butt. Oh, I hope I catch 20-pound blue cat too. Thanks, Brady. I appreciate that. Here's some Canadian geese. I don't see them, but I heard them. I got to keep an eye on these rods because they can be pulled over them rocks really fast. Even with the drag set, they're going to take a dip in the Mississippi River. I'm lucky I have them. Heavy poles I can't afford. The newer ones, some of the real pricey ones. Tell you what, I get away with smaller ones, to be honest. I mean, it just takes, I would just go carp fishing, to be honest. If you're in the United States, you know how many places are so many carp. It's great practice for fishing for different species. If you can land a 30-pound carp on 8-pound monofilament on a 2-piece 6-foot travel rod, you can land a 50-pound flathead. And if you lose it, oh well. You moved to Florida the years. Where are we fishing at today? We're fishing in St. Louis up by the arch, about a quarter of a mile upstream. We're a little bit further upstream from where we were the other day. We were working up here all day yesterday until we finally made it to this point and started finding a few actively feeding fish. So it's to be back gray again, etc. I appreciate that, Jerry. Thank you. Appreciate you. I do appreciate them subs. I really do, folks. And I have to keep kind of manning these rods every once in a while, checking her out. Wow, that was pulling on it. I should have just picked it up and set the hook. I just walked over here too. See what they're doing? They're just ripping at that worm. I see him over there now, right on the edge of the Mississippi over there by the Illinois side. Guys need binoculars to see them things. Every once in a while, you'll get one into view and you'll see it. Yeah, that's terrible cast. Didn't fall right. I try to get away with as little amount of weight as I can, so I'm using like ounce weights in a spot where I probably should be using about 2 ounces. I just seem to get better strikes and better fish when I do that. And we just had some rain. It's the reason why it's slippery down here. And looks like we might be getting some more rain soon enough. And after that one good one hit, I just tried to pull it over the rocks now. It kind of slacked off on us. I'm sure they're going to hit again soon enough. That might be one touching this one. Yep, that line was tightening. It was touching it. It's tasting it out there. See that people ask me how I can tell the difference between a rod that's bouncing and a bite. Because I a lot of times do that intentionally, you know, kind of bounce up and down shorelines. Covers a lot of ground quickly. A bite will be like that real erratically quickly. While like the bottom, you'll go just that slow, steady stuff. Because I was watching that bounce down the current, and I suddenly saw it peck a couple times. That's another one just busted out there. See, now it's just bouncing. It's just doing that slow bouncing stuff. Sirens. Sounds like an ambulance. We're about an eighth of a mile if you walk that direction. That's Highway 70. See him? Got him. Oh, I think I have him. I pulled off. That was a little tiny fish. Wow, it was little. That's another one of them little blue cats. I had him though. I pulled him off the bottom. He didn't want to let, what happened? He didn't want to let go of the worm. I'm sorry, fishy, come back. He didn't want to let go of the worm. That current's ripping again. I got to cast it further upstream. Another big old barge. That one looks like it's got pieces to a bridge. Rebuilding a bridge somewhere. Yeah, those are like beams, gigantic iron beams across the way on that one. Let's recast this one. Hey, that one didn't get snagged that time. Treble hook got snagged, but that didn't. Slipped on me. That's too far down. All right, that feels better. Yeah, I know. Why didn't I bring my my pliers? I forgot them. I'm always forgetting one thing or another. That just slipped again. That slipped again. Suppose I could tie it on, but that would really weaken that line. That feels better. Put on another worm, heck. I still probably got 2 dozen left in this container. See if I can entice a big old blue to hit. These rocks are just... It's the only good spot. It's, over there, it's even worse. As bad as this is, it's worse over there. Yeah, I don't know where these waves are coming from. I mean, they're barges, but they're on the other side of those rocks. How can the waves be going through the rocks? I don't know. They can't exactly be going upriver. All right, let's cast this a little bit. Yep, now he's over there, bald eagle. I can hear him. I gotta keep on them rods. Get my legs bumping it. I think we'll come back and chat with you folks. Like that's gonna hold okay. Yep. You're gonna hold just fine. Alrighty. Ooh, bamboo. Oh, that's cattails, I think. I haven't even cast a rooster tail yet today. I figured there's no real point to it. I don't see any herring hitting in the surface or any white bass or anything, so they'll usually show themselves. Bill, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. And PA, what's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Bob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything is possible. Thanks for coming and joining us today, folks. And Bushcraft, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. What's going on? Hope your Monday's going okay. Mine went a little bit but it got better. It didn't take me 3 hours to break the skunk at least. I'm glad for that little meow meow, for that little kitty cat. All the best out there today. I appreciate you. PA, thanks for coming in. Dropping a thumbs up. That's awesome. 17 in, 57 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're at 100% charge still, and we're an hour and a half in. Heck, I might just start a little fire over here. Well, you know, I didn't bring any lighter fluid, and it did rain, so I don't know if I'll be able to find any dry driftwood. Without any lighter fluid, starting a fire in wet wood is relatively difficult. It's pretty much impossible. How'd you come out today? You were Bob, you were trout and carp fishing. I saw you earlier. Did you get anything? Let's see. Oh, he's probably, you know, watching it on the big screen. So hands are probably full. See Chuck Norman, Rod. I'm not sure if I said hi, but Rod, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's weird. That battery charger wasn't working at first. Now it's working great. Weird. Oh, hey, Rube, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you can see your breath out here. We can bite on the far rod. He was bouncing it good. You guys saw that rod doing that. He's still hitting it too. I see her still bouncing it. Probably just got the end of that worm in his mouth. Sucker's trying. Definitely trying. Where was that? It was like right out. That's way too far out. These are Walmart night crawlers. They're even softer than regular garden Canadian night crawlers. That's about right. Drop straight down. Tighten her up. I see. I've been watching that one hitting underneath my leg, but Didn't want to commit to it. Like way too close. I should know better than to try and cast sitting down. With this is where this that's how much distance I got to work with here. Not a whole lot. Not a whole friggin' lot. Got another little piece of worm on there. Get good, you can feel that weight hit the bottom. Doesn't take a lot of practice. It's just it'll stop pulling quite as hard as it was. I think we're good. Sorry, Bob. I didn't hear your if you guys checked out his answer. Well, I guess I'll probably have to watch the replay. That's what Bob's probably doing. He's like, Mike, just watch the dang replay. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Bushcraft. Hey, Jimmy. T T T T T T T T T T. Get any yet? Yeah, we got one blue cat about probably about a pound earlier. Had some pretty good bites, missed them. You think Jimmy be okay, folks? Looks pretty good on my end. I haven't been doing that much. All right. That's another job of commentator is your host is doing that. Was gonna get a few casts in break, but now it's pouring rain. Yeah, she was pouring rain this morning. Sorry to hear that. I hope it breaks for a little while again. Yep, likes are free. Don't forget to smash that screen. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Not too hard because you don't want to have to buy a new cell phone. I'm sure that someone's out there. Oh crap! There goes my cell phone. I tapped it too hard. Jimmy says, "Hey, bushcraft." Yeah, this ground is not comfortable. Snagged happens, you'll shake it. Tara says, you must be having a skunk. Yeah, you'll shake it, trust me. It's just the winter time. If the water wasn't as low as it is right now, I wouldn't be getting any bites at all down here. Because you'd be fishing up in the trees, and this would be way too far out to even get to. Bushcraft says, "Hey Jimmy, how goes it, brother?" My eyes twitching. That's my Colonel Clink look. You younger folks may not remember Colonel Clink from Hogan's Heroes, the guy that wear the ocular thing so that he could see good because he had one bad eye. And if you guys ever get close to me, you can see I'm wearing a little thing in there so I can see these screens because I'm kind of blind on my left side. My right eye ain't so good either. Yeah, you know nothing. Yes, I know nothing. I love that. He's looking around going, I know those supplies were over there. And I know nothing. I'm getting out of here before someone blames my butt. If that were true, we would have won the First World War with just chocolate. I appreciate the censorship of such an evil word. Oh, what do you have something? Would I say something bad? Or did someone else have a... Oh, it was just a joke, sorry. Oh, crap. Did I say something bad again? Oops. Because every once in a while, someone will sneak through a cuss word in a different language that I haven't figured out yet. No use of it here. I got you. Ooh, the sun's trying to come out. It's been doing that. It gets warm in the mornings, right? And then right when I make it down here around midday, then it clouds up and freezes my butt off until around dark when the temperature starts cooling off anyways, and then the sun will come out for a little while. Weird. Oh, I did not say a specific. I didn't say. You could be talking about. I didn't mean. I actually did. It popped into my head. I better not say a specific one. Flamez, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Slab City, Slabs, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Hey, Tara says, hey, Flamez, what's going on? There are a few active fish around today, but not many. We caught one blue cat about a pound. Had a couple real good bites we missed earlier. Oh, Flamez says she loves you, Tara. We all do. You're gonna make me give her another meow because I gotta spoil her more than you guys spoil her too. There you go. I spoil more than you do. Who am I? You've never seen well, Flamez is, I think he's done one live feed or a couple of live feeds. I've seen at least one. Probably seen more than that. Yeah. Oh, I know it's you. Okay. Give me the old raspberries, huh? Baseballs, what is it? Raspberry. I hate those bite bar rod. That bounced hard. What was I saying about baseballs and the raspberries? Oh, I hate the raspberries. It comes always with yogurt. That's what that joke meant. People, never mind. And Cindy, skip next. Cindy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, Cindy. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. Oh, sorry.
What's going on? Hi. What's going on? Thank you.
Good enough? It's too late now. I think people across the river heard me on that one. Oh, that's not Cindy. That's Cat. Never mind. Not gonna work. Are you jealous, nobody? Awesome, you guys, for coming to visit me today. Thank you. Appreciate it. 10 people in. Well, 13 people in now. 64 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Awesome. Thank you. Call a little blue cat. Heard a lot of eagles and seen a couple of them. They're staying pretty far away. You know how far those suckers can see. Been getting some bites out here. It's just they're not committing to the Walmart brand Canadian night crawlers I got. Garden varieties fine. The ones I get down the bait shop are okay. Apparently the Walmart ones are going, these taste a little funny here, folks. I guess I should probably see what's going on with that bar rod there, because it did get a pretty good bite. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm going to refresh this rod. Yeah, it's not that warm out here. It's about 45 maybe. And it's going bound fast, so Getting snipply with her. Oh, there's a fish on there. I just set the hook. I gummit. Crap. There's a lot of sturgeon and stuff out here right now. And what happens is you'll get those sturgeon hit, and you won't even. They'll just sit there and just chew on a worm. You'll just see that rod bounce once, and they'll just sit there with it. I think that's exactly what that fish did. He just sat there with it. Yeah, we just got a big old gob of night crawlers on here. Just oops. The heck did that happen? I try to be fancy with something and that happens. I wind up retying this now. Oh, wrong way. And there she goes. I just had her, knotted up just a littlest bit. My dumb butt, I had to do that, didn't I? I got to take the split shot off. And oof. Give me just a second here. Figure out what the heck I did. Oh, I'll do for now. You notice I'm using a bit more weight because I got to hold out there deep. These fish are, Cindy, that everybody, this water's cold, so everything's pretty much holding out deep, even the drum. It's supposed to be 50 degrees. It don't feel like it down by this water. That didn't hold. Got to hit it on the right angle at the right time. That's better. Hold that right down to the water so she'll sink quick. And that's good. That's good. All right. And I'm getting my dang gloves. I don't know about you, but I'm getting cold. Whoa. These rocks can be a little bad. Little bad is an understatement. See what's going on. Rude. Hi, Rude. What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Come on, glove. Get on my hand. Get on. Why did I not bring I know why I didn't bring my other jacket, because it was like 56 degrees and sunny when I was coming out here. NJ, what's going on, NJ Guard? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? I'm working on it. I caught one blue cat. if the fish will, you know, hit, would be awesome. They're being nuisances. This I know, fishies. The water's cold, but see, looks like this battery charger's dead. That just means I can get the dang wire out of the way. We caught one blue cat earlier. All right, there we go. Get that wire off of there. And I got a tapper because there we go. Unzoomed on us. You cannot zoom in on these screens, can you? Nah. Yeah, you can. Or can you? Nah, you can't. I think you could zoom in on these things. I remember trying it before. Oh, you saw that one? Yeah, just that one so far. We've had more bites, but they're not really committing to it. They'll whack at it a couple times, or I had another smaller one on the other rod, and he was pulling on the rod, but he was just holding on to the end of the worm. These gloves are supposed to work on these stupid screens, but they don't. All they do is just not work really well. Yeah, just that one so far. 12 people in, 64 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. And that was a little, that looked like just like a little buffalo just playing up at the surface, buffalo carp out there. Sometimes they'll come up to the top and they'll do this stuff with the backs of their tails, like you know, like dolphins do with the backs of their tails, kind of waving at you. And who is that? Roll call. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Hope you're enjoying your Monday. I know, I'm sorry to remind you folks that it's Monday, and that is blurry again. Dang it, sucker. That perturbed me. I keep my eye on this all the time. Sucker getting. And who is that? Yep, Bob, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? I believe how it's 2:20. I can't believe how cold it is down here already. They didn't say about anything about it being upper 50s and then dropping so quickly. And who do we have? Oh, we have Season, thank you. Appreciate that. You too. You have a great day. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. That's a $4.99 super chat. Make sure to give that a thumbs up and all that fun stuff. Yep, you deserve a meow for that one. Meow. Almost forgot that one. Tar, you're supposed to remind me. Oh, you too. You have a great day. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for that, Season. Oh, thanks for the meow too. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's another super chat. A 5. Let's see. Get a double for that one. 2 in a row. So get a meow. 2 meows. Meow, meow. Appreciate that. Thank you. That's awesome with the killing them with the super chat, Season. Make sure to give that a thumbs up, folks. Tara's probably laughing her butt off in the background. But I really do appreciate that. Every little bit goes to help. It helps so much. You have no idea of how much it helps. Tara says she loves you. And Dark Magician, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yep, she's got 2 so far. Yeah, those super chats don't stay up very long, folks. So make sure to pop those thumbs up. Stop to try. See some fish catching going on. Oh boy, you might be. I've been fish missing. It's tough this time of the year. Really, it is dark. It's tough to even get a bite most of the time. Mind you, we've had about a dozen bites today, and I've missed a couple. I should definitely have had, but caught 1 blue cat. I'm more than happy with that. I'd like to catch some better ones. Still out here, our battery charge is pretty close to full. Yeah, she's still at 89%. Got plenty of night crawlers left. I hope I can keep. Hope I can catch some more. Really do. Shine caught 2 trout so far. That's awesome. Can't wait to see the new shorts. I'm glad you guys enjoy those. Couple of slips and misses there that I'd definitely like to see on the short feeds with those rod tips pulling. That one just about went over the rod tip there. Stay positive, Mike. The best comes to those who wait. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just hoping I don't get those big chunks of icicles and on my feet by the time it does. Who do we have in? I still can't pronounce it. Or did you quit the live? What is that there? About that, I clicked the link. We're back. Sorry about that. The link's in the description. I'll check it out when I get home. And another big old barge across the way. See that big white thing over? Was a bite on the post rod. I saw that. I definitely saw that rod bouncing. Well, it's back on. Crap. Feel right. Definitely a bite. That current just pulled me all the way to the right again. I'm just trying to get that worm off. They're trying their best. It's not like I'm going to keep their butts. They're just going to take a quick swim and go right back to their home when they're done. Yeah, you can see she's gotten cold down here. One snagged up again. Ah. Must be just one thing out there. One dang thing I'm going to get snagged on. Oh, that's what I didn't want to happen. The problem with fluoro, using it down on the river, is you'll get a groove spot in the line like that, and now you'll wind up with 50 feet of line out there. Crap. But wait a minute or two before that floats down river or something. Because mono won't do that. If it gets nicked or frayed, it's not gonna. I mean, it's more abrasion resistant, but at the same time, if it does get an abrasion to it, yeah, that's bad. Once it gets that stuff in it, then you're, and a lot of times you don't even notice it. It'll be halfway out there rubbing on a rock or something. You won't realize it till you get it in, and it'll break on you. Now I gotta retie this. So I pulled that right. I don't know why it broke like that. There goes that seagull again. And she's still a spot there where it's got some nicks in it. I hate getting snagged like that. I don't mind breaking it off. I just don't like it breaking off that much line. One benefit about the fluoro, it'll break down relatively quickly. Because as soon as the sun gets near that stuff, it falls apart. Basically biodegrades. Now, quick. Where are my hooks? I think I have them on the bottom of the bag here. Should be in here. I thought I saw. No, I saw. I know what I did with them. I know what I did with them now. I remember now. They're in my little pouch. I see you. Close rod just pulled a couple times. They love to hit it when I'm tying a hook on. I kid you not. I could sit over here and not do. There he goes again. Give me just a minute. It'll take but a couple minutes to tie a hook on. It's the only part of tying something on that you're kind of stuck doing, because if you stop, you're gonna lose your hook, because once you drop it in these rocks, it's gone. All right. Hook's tied on. Got to trim her up, and we're good to go again. There he goes. Come on, hit it, buddy. Come on, hit it. Heck. Heck. Right there while I get this other rod back out. And when I'm going to snag, might as well just use a straight Carolina rig. All right, this one's back. Now these rocks are just slippery. Believe how slippery these things are. All I'm going to do is just keep on pecking on it and pecking on it. You're going to keep on pecking on it and pecking on it. Fresh worm on there. Bite. I missed that. How did I miss that fish? I forgot I was using a close base reel on that one. Oops. I'm just biting on the end of it. That's why I'm missing them. They're just biting on the end of that worm. But they won't touch it unless I leave the worm dangling. I have a pain. Takes a while for that weight to hit the bottom. Pretty deep. Like that cast. Better. Better, better, better. I think we're back. I think we are back. Letting it drift down, settling. She's still bouncing a little bit. I think that'll do. Both of them pretty much holding straight out there. Mike's feet still working. Probably getting low by now. Yep, she's still working. The only way to hook these stupid things is to set right by the rod, because that's the only way you get a chance to set the hook at them. You sit over there, by the time you get over here, they stopped. Mike can probably get. Well, I'll probably have to plug it in there too. What do I do with it? Where I dropped it. Fell off. Sorry, folks. Steven, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on? And Shine. Yeah, the mic's probably getting low, so I'm probably going to have to plug her in too here in a minute. plug this little sucker in back on there. I keep forgetting that'll keep it working better. I got one of those frontal headaches too. You guys ever get one of them? How's the fishing done? It's a dead of winter. It could be worse. I caught one fish. I've been getting some bites, some steady bites. Thanks for coming in, Don. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Steven, gifted 5 new memberships. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Steven. We have 5 new kittens to take care of. 5 new members to the Pride. I guess I owe you 5 meows there. Let's see. Meow, 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 meow. All right, I think I got that. That's pretty good ones. That's awesome. 5 new members to the Pride. Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 18 people in, 74 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Steven. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got my Pride at Home food here. Yeah, I picked this up on the way down here. Hey, Greg, what's going on? For coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing today? Yeah, that's all right. I know Tara likes to hear him, and not like I don't do it to my Pride at Home. Every chance I get, I'm talking to him. Of course, I don't know what I'm actually saying. I could just be saying, I don't know. Saying something in feline because they keep looking back at me. Could just be going like, what is this stupid human doing again? You can't talk our language. Let's see. Greg says, hey, Rude. She is going down in temperature fast. She is going down in temperature right here. Next thing I got to do next time I come down here is make sure to bring my lighter fluid so I can start a nice little bonfire. That bar rod just jiggled again over there. Those sturgeon, there's pallet and shovel nose sturgeon quite an abundance down here, but they do not hit. I've never had them pull. And all you do is see that rod peck, 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 and that's it. I've never had one pull it. Now, lake sturgeon, I've had them double rods over, but those smaller sturgeon, they don't go for that. Oh yeah, it is a nice little hole, right, right past that tip, and going down to the right here. It's a good 25 to 30 feet drop off. We're right on the channel basically. So each one of these rods, they're in 15, 20 feet of water. Every so often, you'll get a school of fish come in here, you know, just kind of probably chasing bait balls and stuff out in that deeper water, and you'll get one full. We had one good one earlier to pull that far rod over the stick over there, and I was sitting right by it, and I just barely grabbed the end of it before he pulled it in and set the hook and nothing. Andrew, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. There's a close rod. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Still pecking on it too. Oh, how can you hook these things? It's hard to hook you sitting on the rod. Oh, really soft. Fluoro on these rods. I can imagine how tough it would be to feel these things on a filament. That worm. Tiny hooks on too. Fishy hook. I tried going to a bigger hook, and they would actually with point. Oh, I'm gonna start not rock NJ all morning. I'm about there too. All that now. It's off. Dang it. There's a lot of that ain't like that. Oh, why couldn't they hit on the sandbank? So much easier to walk around it. Why? Why couldn't they hit on the sandbank? Why couldn't they hit on the sandbank? Why couldn't they hit on the sandbank? Yeah, my mic was starting to go dead, so I moved it over here and put it back on the charger. Next river run, we're putting a nice little fire to the left of us here. See if I can burn through one of these old telephone poles. Gifted a membership, yeah. That was I got terrible memory. Yeah, that was from Stephen Merchant. Yeah, Stephen, he gifted 5 new members to the Pride, 5 new kittens for Alpha, or I'm not sure what level. I don't think it says what level. You guys got access to all those fun little live form videos where you're I missed that fish. I wonder what people were talking about during the chat. Well, whenever I get a fish or whenever it's interesting or something content unique, I'll record that and put that on a long form video on the on members only. It's sort of my little treats for the Pride. Oh yeah, Tar's awesome. I mean uh I did want to see. Oh crap, she's in. Yeah, gonna get him swell up head and. Yeah, the mic should still work for quite a while now, as long as I have something like this. It doesn't have to transmit, so it lasts quite a bit longer. Just about ready to break over the 3-hour barrier here. 2 hours and 54 minutes. 13 people in, 77 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I did catch a blue cat about a pound earlier. Within the first 15, 20 minutes. And I've been missing bites all dang day, so. I had one try to pull the rod over the stick down there and missed his butt. Had a couple hooked and pulled off. They just didn't really seem to be committing. I think they're just grabbing onto the end of the worms. But if I don't leave the ends dangling, they ignore the crap. Cool. Hey, Rod. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, what does it say? IRRS moving, y'all. Shine says he's fishing, Jay. Great to get out in the water, for sure. The She-Man, huh? Oh, you're She-Mike? I'm sorry. I just said shine. Oh, did I use the wrong uh pronoun? Pronoun? Uh, sorry about that. I mean, you can't tell anymore. That's the reason why you do the live feed, so people can. And even then, you can fix and stuff and all that other. I just got a splitting of a headache right in the front of my temporal lobe. Yeah, I was hoping the carp would be hitting, but I've seen a few buffalo carp hit the surface. Their grazing's kind of done for the year. The algae's dying off pretty quick if there's any out there on them rocks. Talk like a guy, fish like a guy. Just fish. That's the best thing one can say. Just go out and fish. Coffee got cold. How cold it is. I can tell how cold it is because that stuff tastes like it's about ready to freeze. 5? Really? It was that cold. Wow. Hey, Rude. You're gonna luck you're not in the same room. I think we might have hit our luck today, folks. Getting increasingly uncomfortable out here. Typing deer dark. Typing a deer dark letter, I got you. Oh, not typing. Oh, I suck at this part of the. I'm better behind, in front of the camera fishing. Yeah, we're making Tara. She's probably on the ground now laughing. Side splitting. Yeah, you're a catcherman, not a fisherman. Well, that depends upon the day. I caught something. I caught something. Even the best fisherman in the world is, what, at least some of the time, just a fisherman. And our mic is going dead. Only gone dead fully. So looks like we're hoofing it the old-fashioned way. Do you see the one on the left there? Yeah, that piece is dead. It lasted 3 hours and 4 minutes, about normal. Plus, you got to add an extra, 8 or 10 minutes for me to get the dang camera set up right. Got that audio went kaputski. And I saw that rod again, close. That close rod again. Definitely pecking on it. They aren't committing to it. Oh. Got him. Got him. Oh. Fish is a fish. I'm not gonna complain. That's why I've been having trouble hooking them. Look at that little guy. He's such a cute little guy. Look at that little guy. Hey, little guy. It looks like something tried to eat him. On this side of his body, looks like he's got a little bite mark on him. Cute little guy. You buddy. Oh. It's so cute. He's so cute. That was a yearling. Yeah, that drum couldn't have been more than a year old. That's why I got the little hooks on, because I would have never known. I'd have never known that was a little drum. All right. A cutie patootie. Isn't that from Three Stooges? I love the little guy. I think I've been feeding him for like 2 days. Quite a bit. Oh, it got him. Not snagged. Crap. I think there was something running through my line that time. Crap. I thought I had him. I think it was something, my line was snagged, and something was running through my line. It was making it look like it was pulling. Oh well. I'll just leave it like that for now. That one looked like the bites died off of it anyways, out deeper. Even that fish is way deeper than it should be. That little drum should be right up by the bank. Yeah, it's just... It's getting late in the day, folks. I think the sun is about setting on us. Let's see, 3 hours and 8 minutes in. We're still at 3:15, so in the world we are all beautiful if they don't see us. I cook pretty good too. I'll let you folks, I think, oh, Izzy's in the house. What's going on? See Chuck saying hi, Bouncer. Get stronger. Yep, hi Izzy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See what I think I'll kind of give you guys a little, you know, what do you think? Just in time, I think I'll kind of shut her down. She's been on 3 hours and 10 minutes, so save some night crawlers for another day. We had some pretty good bites earlier. Besides, I gotta get some tile on the way home. My head is killing me. I think it's I've been staring up at those, trying to see those eagles way off in the distance, so. Yes, ma'am. Meow, meow. Meow. You guys, just a little view of the river here. The setting sunset. She's just off in the distance, and you see how crooked it is here, right? That's because I'm standing on a pretty good spot here, but big old chunk rocks, and we'll start a fire down here the next time. See, right down there, it'd be a perfect little spot to start a little fire here at that little rock spot. So I think we're gonna call her a day. Can you hear that off in the distance? That's a yeah, that's Eagle over there. Can't really see her, but she's off in the distance. Yeah, that bridge is... Oh, fishing by that bridge? Who knows? Well, that... You can't actually walk over that bridge. The closest area you could walk would be a good quarter mile to the right. So anything that would be off in that bridge would be just chunks of iron, pretty much. So that'd be tough to get in. But I'll check with you guys later. I was actually thinking I was getting another bite there on this close rod. She's probably just bouncing, but I'll check you guys later. I'll just add good luck, stay safe. Hope to see you in the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. And keep them lines tight. And even though it's winter, try to get out fishing. You can get out, get out. Beautiful out here. Quiet, peaceful. See you guys on the next one.